Hey guys, welcome back to Snowrunner. This is the third episode of the BFG uh, Logistics International story, adventures, or whatever that is. So in a second. Oh, I for some reason has removed the sound while I was doing the recon that I did. So yeah, let's go ahead. I think the sound is back on. It's much better. Okay, so what we're going to do today is quickly check out what do I need to bring to this here roadblock and to this quest with the mountain bridge. Maybe we should come down this slope if it's possible to get this upgrade. And then of course we see to dropping the things necessary to these places because that's how we can make all parts of the map easily accessible. Okay, show task details. So we're going to need service parts and it's coming from this warehouse. Unless, of course, we find outlying service parts elsewhere. But at this point I'm not that sure what that. Oh, that's the Kodiak. We could get that truck, but we have plenty of trucks at this point. Okay, so that's the situation here. Let's make a shopping list to be sure. So that's I do hope I have something to write with. So roadblock is that kind of writes good. I know it's such a boomer thing to actually take physical notes, like with pen and a piece of paper, but that's how I work. 2 times service spare parts, lovely. And then we're gonna need something for the other one. Let's quickly get. I say get out of this. It's a good thing that the other one is not really far from here, and it will most probably be, well, more than one turn. And then again, I remembered that there is a third one of these along this route that I will have to visit. So yeah, for a while now we're going to do these deliveries to fix the roads. Yeah, sure. Task details. Right, so this one needs metal beams and concrete blocks. Mountain bridge. So 1 metal beams. And 2 times concrete blocks. Now, I remember 2 things that are on our side. First off, we really don't need to take the metal beams from here. We can actually pick up some from where is it? Yeah, the town storage as well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this here has concrete blocks. Yes, it does have concrete blocks. Lovely. So that means that we could actually sort things out fairly easily. Now the question is, what's with the fallen power line? I think we should have to visit that with something to find out. Now what I'm going to do... Oh, hold on, I want it to go down. So yeah, I think I ditched the... Or no, wait a second. I am going to do... Especially, let's see, how is it? Oh, wait. That's going to be tricky, especially now that it's... What? Try it. Maybe we can do it. Just have to be very, very clever about it. Can you, please? Oh, are we stuck? I do hope we're not stuck. Hold on. I would like to point out that this is the kind of game where you have plans to do something and then you end up doing something entirely else. Like, I was pretty sure that I could already go ahead and... Oh, thank you, game! I had no idea how this goes, because I've never played any of your predecessors. So, where was I? Yeah, so I was pretty sure that I'd start recording and I will actually jump into a truck and deliver whatever is necessary to repair those things. And now here we are, still in the Chevy, and I'm actually trying to wriggle my way around here while it's utter and complete darkness. I really don't see what I'm doing. Please, no. Oh, yeah, that's what I tried to do. So yeah, I'm trying to wriggle my way through here. I think we can wing it, just barely. Oh, it's... wow, okay. Every... I don't know what I was trying to say. Every like on the video is a prayer for the Chevy, but then again, you guys will see if we manage. I think we do. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Just for... can we bounce back? No, we can't. Damn it, dude. Now it's on camera. Oh well. We almost got it. Right, we have to go from the other way around. Anyways, at least we know 2 important things, or we know yeah, the 2 important things that we know are actually what I will have to deliver to those points. Also, as you can see, I changed the paint job and I put some new tires on this bad boy, and it made it, the new tires obviously made it infinitely better. The paint job is just is yeah, it's something else. I just like it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. Let's check that thing out real quick. Hold on. What's this here? Oh, hello. That's actually metal beams for you. Yeah, then here are a bunch of trailers. That's a bunch of XP to discover those. Now, one thing that I try to do is to actually use up the loads from as many trailers lying around as possible. Let's forget these vehicles. So, I kinda know where I have to go, so let's do that. At this point, I really don't care about the fuel, because it's okay. You know what? I just realized the GMC is actually fairly close to the town center, where we can easily pick up metal beams. So if this one on this trailer is not enough, then I can go ahead and just use that one. Now, my problem right now is that at this point I have the metal beams and the concrete that I am going to need, but all of this is on trailers, and one of these should be on a truck for it to actually work. Where am I? Oh, that's good. I'm not even far from the point. This is what I try to figure out what I need for this one. Fallen power line. Yeah, so this will ask for some planning. I don't even remember where to get the service parts from, but please, dual-wheel drive truck. But I feel like that it's another story entirely. So the first thing that we need to focus on is the fallen power line, and then comes the bridge repair, because that makes it readily accessible once the fallen power line is fixed up, which is this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's there. Right. So we can make this one go away if we deliver. Okay, metal beams and concrete blocks. So that means that I'm gonna say screw that noise, and I'm going to deliver the metal beams from the garage, and then 2 of the concrete blocks from that trailer over there. And then, because it's, if I'm not mistaken, and I'd like to think that I'm not mistaken, yes, this one has 4 concrete blocks, then 2 of those will be good for this here. And all I need to do to make this one go away is to actually get a concrete block. So, and also, okay, I think this here. Oh, yeah, I kinda know how to go about this. So, if I say that I accept this task, oh, it doesn't split it apart. I can deliver whichever part I want. That's good. So what I'm going to do first, I close this window obviously, then I park to the side with this one. Where can I do that? Guardrails and concrete blocks and everything. It's this section. Whoa. I think we kinda can. It's never ever this difficult to park to the side in Farm Sim. I would like to point it out. Yeah, so now we're working on the fallen power line, and it thinks that I am that stupid that I'm going to... hold on. Oh, so... oh, but it does give me metal bricks. What does this one mean? Oh yeah, so all it has is metal beams. Good. So now I'm gonna need a truck. So what do you guys know? I do have a truck here. Also, lights. I need lights because this is a very handy dandy truck. I think it's the best equipped at the moment because it does have a diff lock and an all-wheel drive as well. Now I have DLC trucks that I don't use for the time being. Yeah, that being said, all I'm gonna do, right, all I'm gonna have to do is to deliver this metal beam, load, there. As soon as I can hitch it on the truck. Okay, that was quick. Of course. I kinda know it's going to be that quick. Yeah, cool. Hold on, I will have handbrakes. No, that's not the wisest thing to do, but yeah. This truck looks really cool. So I can visualize it being my baby forevermore. I think our... oh well, it's fine. I think we're going to have access to fuel. The only thing that is worrisome that is if I'm too fast, I may damage it. Let's try to power through it just. Then again, I could. Yeah, there we go. Could go down to low gear, and then I can put the diff lock on. And we get the traction that we need. Now the problem is that the truck itself is not weighed down by anything, and all the weight is is concentrated to the one point where the trailer hitch is. I cannot exactly explain the physics, but trust me, this makes life very difficult. Also, we need to look out, because if the terrain are too flat, it actually hurts the truck with the diff lock on. Also, switching all these things off actually saves fuel. So I guess once we're through this rough patch, we can just go ahead and do that. And then we're golden. I would like to think that we can do these 3 missions without actually moving the fuel tank that is over there up to the factory, which is somewhere that direction, basically almost on the other side of the map. But then later on we will have to do that, because we will go there to pick up things all the time, and yeah, if you check the map, you can see that this here is pretty much, it's not a factory, it's a warehouse. Sorry, for some reason in my mind it's a factory, but it's not, it's a warehouse. But anyways, it's pretty much out of the way, and it doesn't seem like there's a fuel trailer over here, so we will have to bring wait, what's this? This is a fuel trailer in it. Yeah, but I think I will figure it out over time, but in my experience with these games, that there is actually far enough so that we have to sort out something to be able to refuel once you get there. Once we get there, I get there. Once little Jimmy gets there, you pick whoever you like. Either way, I think that there is crying for something to be able to refuel for as long as we're going to use that place to pick up goods. It's a part of the deal with this game that it makes you run along back and forth between places that are just really too far from each other. It's not the good old times of spin tires where you know, you could do things like run around with just one truck. And eventually be done with the map. Also, do you guys remember when I said like 20 minutes ago? No, it wasn't that. Like 10 minutes ago that I will switch the diff lock and the all-wheel drive off. I never did that. Oh well. We're doing fine anyways. Ooh, this truck is so cool. It's one of these old school US trucks, and for some reason this gives me strong Bud Spencer vibes. Now, you don't know who Bud Spencer is, probably, unless you're Italian, German, or Hungarian. There is very little chance that you know what I'm talking about. But in the movies that he was starring in, there were these nice old school trucks. Those weren't really old trucks back in the day, but they are if you look at them now. I think it's really cool that in this game you get to have fun with these old ladies, if I can call them that. Alright, so this will sort out the issue of the metal beams. And the question is if we can actually... I think we will be able to turn around here, just barely. So yeah, that's what... Oh, it's not the cargo management just yet, or where is it? Oh, there we go. Now it's cargo management. Good. Okay. So that part is sorted now. Problem is. I screwed up royally, didn't I? Wait a second. I can. Where is that camera? Yeah, where is that touch? So, why can't I winch off of that electricity? Oh, I know the solution. Hold on, detach trailer. Good. I just had to think. I don't need the default. Then I can go to auto so that I can reverse. You always have to have a few tricks up your sleeve. Yeah, there we go. And now we can... Whoa, what? Hold on a second. I didn't need to do that. I meant to do this. Also, I should be able to move the camera so that I see that whoa, that wasn't good. Whoever put these concrete blocks here knew that it's going to happen eventually. Okay, as long as it's not the wheels, we're fine, and it's not the wheels, that's the good news. Oh no. What? Please. Truck. Oh, look at this. This is actually perfection. It's completely out of the way. Very, very nice. Okay, now I think we're going to go ahead. Truth be told, I don't give half a damn about the damage to my truck. Can still work with it. So we go ahead and pick up the concrete blocks. Then we can empty that trailer in one fell swoop. Because once we deliver the... Oh, I think you're calling for beef loaf, don't you? Yes, you do. So what we're going to do is, obviously we finish this one here. I think this here was a fuel station, so it still should be one. And then even if we're low on fuel by the time we get here, we can pick up fuel and we can deliver the goods. And now then, this, oh, hold on, this is interesting. Because this trailer seems to have what we need to lift this roadblock here. It's interesting. This one has one of those spare part thingies. Not really what we look for. And this one here is empty. I have the GMC. I think we will have to get a semi and tractor and pick this trailer up. Then we can start to use up the goods from it. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go about it. But I guess it's going to be the next episode, regardless of anything. I think I will deploy one of those DLC trucks eventually. I even know which one it will be. Does it actually show the... Yes! Okay. Okay, this game is not that stupid. I take it back, because it actually shows over there. It actually shows the trailer that I'm working on picking up. That's good. And since right now we are or I am completely broke in the game, at least. I think it's going to be a nice pocket money to actually sell some of these trailers that are emptied and we no longer. But I think I will move them off camera because it's not that interesting to watch me run around with empty trailers. Or if it is, let me know in the comment section, and later on I will move these empty trailers on camera. It's just all you guys need to do is to leave, like, I don't know, 100 comments about how you wanna see me do that. I cannot actually... Whoa, okay, hold on. I think I need some fine maneuvering here. That's a nice little trailer park over here. Very homely. Let's add diff lock because we're going to need it, trust me when I see it. Alright. What? Oh. Yeah, moving this trailer is a doozy. I mean, it's chock full of concrete, so what do you expect, really? Nice and easy. There we go. I think we can do without the diff lock for now, and without the overdrive too. Also, I think, doesn't that work? I should be able to go to the inside view. Steve. Oh well. How do I get in there? That switches between the... Oh, okay, so it's that key. Yeah, I'm in cab view. Alright. Oh, and I need some help. I think over time I will be able to upgrade the engine on this one, and it will pack significantly more punch. However, it's never free, so it's going to be at the expense of fuel consumption. Well, that's just fine. We will be able to do much better. Also, as I checked out in the garage, later on I'm supposed to find an upgrade that is called raised suspension, and supposedly I will be able to put bigger wheels on this bad boy. And actually wheels with treading that is much more fitting to off-road conditions. But that costs a buttload of money. So right now we just make do with what we have. You know, that's how it starts with every single video game ever. First you have to make do with what you've got. And I know for a fact that this is something that scares away people from playing this game, but it's exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to play a game that is the successor of Spin Tires and Runner. Also, I think we can do without using this port. So far so good. Oh yeah, we managed. We just slipped for a second. Alright, so we're almost there. This is the first stop for the concrete train. Oh, it's already giving me the cargo management prompt. That's good. Yeah, follow please. And one more please. Yes. And with that, we're done. And it's yes, that's how we can check the driver profile. Okay, so we had somewhere around 1500 or so, right? And now we got 3200 on ease. And it says that we're 10% done with Michigan. Are we? Like, nah, that has to be off because although we have 5 out of 89 missions done, we own 10 vehicles, but then yeah. Yeah, and we have 5 watchtowers out of 26, but I think this will change as we. I think it gives us this, but then no. I don't know. It seems strange that this would be 10% of 4 regions or 4 areas in this region. Oh well. Anyways, I think we go on this road. Go on this road. Actually, the big money that I spent was this cargo bed on this truck, but it will make its price back eventually, so it was worth it. And I just don't like the flatbed option. I know that the flatbed option is somewhat cheaper, but this one is safer. Gives better opportunity to actually get the cargo from point A to point B. And someone once told me that that's the aim of this game, and I tend to believe them. I know it's strange, but that's how I work. Okay, so I guess it's just straight on here. Let's consult the map anyway. Ah yeah, so it's basically this way, and then this way, and we should be already there. It's not that far. Life is significantly easier since half of the load is gone, but I feel like we could use some of these trucking sorceries that we have at our fingertips. Okay. I'm going to check the map just to see where these forks in the road would take me if I would ever need them. Okay, so this one connects this section, goes around the farm, and that one in front of us, that turns to the right, that goes down here to the farm. Also, what can you pick? Oh, consumables. Alright. Yeah, and we definitely need to go that way, towards the left. So this here takes us back to the road that we came on from the trailer park, and this to the farm, and then this goes on towards the unknown. Well, to the broken bridge at this point. And yes, what do you know, it's indeed a fuel station. I feel like I'm going to refuel real quickly. Also, here's okay, so they have an objective, the missing oil tank over there. Let's refuel this bad boy. Can I please turn the camera around? Now I wonder if this is for a mission or we can take it and use it freely, that fuel semi over there. However, I think it's not really important because we cannot really use that without I think how it works with fuel semis, at least in my experience with the older games, you actually need a truck under it to use it or connect it to it. And I have all the reasons to believe that this game is no different from those. At least in this respect. Okay, this section is a bit troublesome, but that's mostly because it's rough terrain. I wouldn't say it's treacherous, it's rough. Basically, the idea is that a landslide or something has buried the concrete road over here, or the tarmac. I assume, because it's an area that is recovering from a flood, according to the story of the game. As much as you can call it a story, I tend to call it that. Alright, so is it already the point where we come, or is it just an intermediary way? I think it's not. We're not there yet, but almost. Or no, it is. Okay, cool. So basically, we have arrived to the second of the 3 missions. Of course, first we have to pick it up. Except it gives somewhat more money. It's good. Let's start tracking. Oh well, okay, so what we have achieved is that the next But it will require, won't it? Eventually. Yes, it. Okay, so sometimes it splits, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. So the idea is that eventually it will require the metal, not the metal beams, the concrete blocks, but not right now. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is that I try to park it as much to the side as possible, so that we can come back with a load of handbrake. Come on, I don't. Who needs handbrake? Yeah, so that I will be able to come back with a load of metal beams. Then, hold on. Now it takes. No. Okay, so it needs the. Yeah. Let's break everything in this truck. It's going to need the metal beams first. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we're calling this one an episode. And yeah, we continue from here. I come back with a load of metal beams in the next episode. That's where we pick it up. So anyways, that's how we're going to go about it, and that also means that this is it for now. Thank you guys for tagging along. Please drop a like if you enjoy me messing around. Don't hesitate to subscribe if you want to catch the next episode or the next 200 episodes or so. And other than that, see you next time. TTFN. Oh, and thank you for watching.